Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Meet Kevin, a YouTuber who his channel really changed a lot in the past few years, but lately he's been focusing a lot on stocks and personal finance, but I'd say mostly investing. And he only has a couple million more subscribers than I do. But something caught my attention recently, and I've never been a big fan of his just because I don't like the way that he invests in companies. I don't think he looks at fundamentals, and he tends to really throw money at a lot of these stocks that aren't profitable and don't really have a good business model. So, never been a fan, but I've noticed that some of his recent videos, or two of them, should I say, just really, I honestly wasn't expecting him to put out a video saying that he's not going to sell any of his stocks, despite what's happening in the stock market and the economy. And then a couple of days later, after he made this video where he was really gung-ho about holding everything and not selling no matter what happens, he puts out another video saying that he just sold everything. And it was just really weird because you would expect that somebody with such a big audience would know better than to do something like this. And how did he decide all of this in just a couple of days? I mean, I understand some people change their ideas, but this is a pretty big decision, and a lot of people change their ideas over the course of a long time. Like you see what's happening around you, and you take months and months to really kind of think something over. But with him, it was just over the span of a weekend. And I mean, this caught a lot of people by surprise, obviously. And I just think it wasn't a good look. And this is kind of proof to me that if you see people on, if you see these YouTubers with a million or plus subscribers, this doesn't mean that they're a reliable source of information and they know what they're doing. There are a few like him, but I think definitely Meet Kevin is the worst, and what recently happened really cemented this opinion. And I'm not someone who really likes to, or well, in this case I kind of do, but I'm not really someone who takes joy in making these videos and just bashing other people who create content on YouTube, because I know it's hard work. I myself spend a few hours a week making my videos just because there's so little time to do it, and I know some people really dedicate themselves to it, but I kind of draw the line when I see people trying to grift and trying to charlatans who try to pass themselves off as geniuses. I am not somebody who is. I don't pretend to be a stock or investing genius. I just think for an average investor, I know what I'm doing pretty well. I've been doing it for a while, and so I decided to make this channel. But again, I don't try to pass myself off as like the next Warren Buffett or anything like that. On top of just miraculously having such a huge following for not knowing what you're doing, this guy charges about $1,000 for his investing courses. And I don't understand how someone could pay that much, or how somebody could pay anything at all, when you could basically teach yourself what's in these courses. And as others have pointed out, you could buy books. Books are a lot cheaper. They're written by people who are knowledgeable, unlike Meet Kevin or his friend. I don't know if I could say friend, but Jeremy Lefebvre, who kind of threw him under the bus recently in his new video. But I don't really blame him. But you're paying all this money to, in some cases, thousands to these YouTubers who, again, are just YouTubers. If you want a college education, you can pay thousands of dollars for that. A year in college or community college is probably cheaper than what some of these YouTubers are charging. For example, Jeremy, I know, charges more than Meet Kevin. I guess he's a slightly better investor, but again, he's no investing genius. You could educate yourself. You could listen to people who are actual experts, and basically not fall for this crap. And that's really all there is to it.